SAMIRYE. It's Sammy Rye here with another live stream with Sammy Rye, and we're doing the new Fortnite season. I'm going to show you guys all my tips and tricks, and of course we're going to hang out with the Sammy Rye Syndicate. If you're wondering, Sammy, what's the Sammy Rye Syndicate? Why am I not a part of it? That's because you haven't head over to SammyRye.com and clicked on the Discord button there to join our Discord, hang out with us, become one of the founding members. That's going to unlock exclusive benefits, sweepstakes, giveaways, all that good stuff. And if you think, Sammy, I know you stream every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know that's what you do, Sammy, but sometimes I see on your YouTube page just extra streams and I miss them. Well, it's because you didn't hit subscribe and you didn't turn on the bell, the notification little bell right there on YouTube, so you can find out when I do extra streams, Discord exclusive streams, all this kind of fun stuff. You're missing out. Thank you guys for coming in this week. I'm going to show you guys what's going on in Fortnite. Plus, we're going to talk about some of the entertainment things that we're doing. Some of the things going on right now. That Kanye West, Adidas, Gap situation, I'm interested in that. Obviously, House of Dragons is out, She-Hulk. We're going to just get into it. We're going to see what's going on. If you guys are joining the stream right now, please like and share it. Let everybody know that we're getting together. We're going to get the stream started, kick it off in just a few more minutes. I'm going to go ahead and see if we're live, make sure there's no problems with the stream, because last week we had some technical difficulties and the stream cut out. Make sure there's no problem with the stream. But we're doing good. We're looking good. I got the computer up over here, and before we get into it, we got to, of course, crack open a brand new, fresh Monster energy drink. Do they sponsor my videos? No, they're just delicious. That's all I really care about. Maybe one day we can have dreams, right? We can have dreams. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it washes away all the feelings. Now, hopping into the game. I want to get this kind of a thing where I show you guys some of the things I did to get XP. But also, we're going to check out the item shop. I'm going to show you guys Fortnite Creative. Save the world. I'm going to show you, if you don't know what Fortnite is, you don't know how to get into it, I talk about this on the podcast, which comes out tomorrow, Thursday, at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Really, anytime Thursday, on all major podcast platforms, Spotify, Apple, boom. That podcast is Sammy Rye, episode 79. That's out tomorrow. Now, we're going to hop in here. They do have a cool thing. If you want to get into Fortnite and you haven't played in a while, if you do quests with me, you and I will both unlock exclusive things because you're coming to Fortnite for the first time. Or if you haven't played Fortnite a lot recently, it's like a bring your friend back to the game kind of mode. We can add each other as friends and we'll both unlock rewards. That would be dope. Just let me have a message, send me something in the Discord or something like that. Hit me up wherever, it doesn't matter. Let's take a look at the item shop really quick because I'm interested. Okay, we have the Montclair Classic Bundle. This looks awesome. I like when they have like the regular clothes that they add to the game. But this is cool. Multiple styles here. Let's preview these styles. Again, it's like a kind of a cool outfit you can have. You kind of just want to have a chill look. You don't want to be a superhero or something like that. We got one for the guy. We got one for the girl. I can't preview the girl, it doesn't look like. That's an error, it looks like, on their part. But, alright, let's keep it moving. Then they have like this like stylish umbrella hat-looking design. I mean, it's whatever. That's what you're into. This I can't preview the items this week. L2, R2. It is not letting me preview them how I'm used to. Oh, there you go. Oh, you got to go up now. Okay. That's pretty cool. Like you see like the umbrellas inside there, but it also kind of looks like a sword. I think this is a cool back bling. We have the Nevermore bundle. You guys can check that out. Mecha Team Leader. These are some of the classic skins. If you guys ever played Fortnite, but if you haven't played Fortnite, keeping those kind of people in mind who might join the stream. I mean, basically, these are optional things that you can buy with real money. I have 2,600 V-Bucks. You can see it in the top right-hand corner. That's saved up. These are your V-Bucks prices here if you want to buy those things. They also have this thing called Fortnite Crew where you subscribe for like $11 a month. I think they give you 1,000 V-Bucks a month. And then there's other things that you can do. Like you get some, you get the season pass. You get a free skin. I think every month you get a free skin. Yeah, so there's other ways to get them. Plus, they have giveaways, like the Bring Your Friend Back to Fortnite giveaway that they're doing right now, where if you and your friend play, you guys unlock stuff. This is a cool one. I always want to get Diamond Hands because, again, I always talk about it. There's not a lot of skins in Fortnite where they don't have hair, so I like that. That'd be dope. Like, especially if I'm playing like this most of the time. I'm like, yeah, that's Samurai right there. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. The back bling is like a games. Like it's just like a stock market kind of character. I'm not really crazy about that. If you didn't have the whole, like, I think it's cool he has a shaved head. I mean, that's the only thing I think is cool about him. And he looks okay. I gotta make sure I turn off the copyright music. That's something I have to always do when I come on the stream now. Let me go into the settings, change that really quick, mute that for all. All right. All right, cool. So, the topic of the video, the main topic of the stream, along with whatever else we get into, whatever people in chat bring up, is going to be, how do I get levels? How do I level up so fast as soon as the season started? Now, I'm level 47. I didn't even realize I was level 47. So the season's been out for about 3 days. 30 of those levels I got day one. The rest of them I kind of got casually without even playing over the next few days. How did you get those levels without playing? I'll show you. I'm going to show you all the tips and tricks. But basically, the main thing here is when you go to your quest, a lot of people play Fortnite and they think, oh, it's just Battle Royale. There isn't. I'm going to start off from day one. Let's just go to the first thing. If you've never played Fortnite Battle Royale, when you come in here, you press square at the main menu. And you can pick, this is like a Netflix browser. This is all the different things you can do in Fortnite, right? So the first category is always going to be by Epic. Epic are the people who make this game. So the first thing you see here is I'm playing Zero Build Battle Royale. So if you ever played Battle Royale before and you don't like the building concept, the making the ramps and the houses and stuff, they now have it so in solo and in team games, you can play with no builds. So I play no builds. I don't mind the building so much. But a lot of people are coming back to the game because they didn't want that whole building aspect. But they like the map, they like the characters, they like the shooting for the third-person shooting. So you can play zero build. It means no one in the map can build, and you all have about 50% extra shields, or 50 points of extra shields, as to say. Or, if you want to try, you do have Classic Battle Royale. However, I wouldn't recommend either one of these modes. If you're coming in for the first time, I wouldn't recommend that. I recommend going over to Team Rumble. What is Team Rumble? Team Rumble is a 32-player game. Let's hop in. I'll just go hop in right now. It's a 32-player game where you can die and you can respawn. There's also quests that are specific to Team Rumble, and then you also get a credit towards your milestones for like getting headshots, kills, buying things at the vending machines, and all that stuff gives you XP. So you can play level 0 to 250 completely in Team Rumble. You don't have to go to Battle Royale. I'm not saying that's the best way to do it, but if you don't like the going into a match, finding some guns and someone killing you and you having to start over, then Team Rumble is how I kind of fell in love with Fortnite, right? I started off with a mode called Save the World. We're going to talk about that. It's kind of separate. But then when I really got into the Battle Royale concept, it was through Team Rumble. So when you load into Fortnite, you'll see that you come into like a practice island. This basically counts down for like a minute or 30 or whatever. You can come in here. I recommend when you're in here, pick up some guns you're not familiar with. You know, you can slide around now. When you run, you can slide. You can jump. When you get near certain objects now, if you press X twice, you can climb up. You can mantle, I think is what they call it. You can jump off of certain things here. And it's a good time to just practice. Like seeing, when you stand still, your crosshairs get close so you can get those headshots in. If you're moving, they're a little bit wider, so you might miss some of those shots. You also can slide and shoot. And this is a good way to practice those mechanics and get kind of comfortable with the game, just as you're about to drop in. Now, there's always milestones. I'm going to show you here. Milestones, they cover all sorts of things. There's a little story mode thing going on right now. I'm going to go ahead and mute that. So, let me jump out of here while I'm dropping in. I'll show you guys, over in Quest, you have these things called milestones. You can see here, catch items while fishing. If I catch 20 of them, I get 6,000 XP. Complete bounties. If I do 3 more, I get 6,000 XP. You also get XP for the actual things you're doing as you're going. They're like 100, 200, smaller increments. Damaging opponents. These are mostly things you're already going to do while you're playing the game. However, some of them, like if I get 1 more elimination, that's 6K. So when I come into this game, I'm thinking, I should do bounties. I should do at least 1 elimination. If I can evolve a weapon or 2, when there's a new Evo Chrome weapons that evolve as you do more damage. These are things that are going to lead to chunks of XP, where at the end of the match, if I don't do them, I'm leaving 6, 12, 24, 1,000 XP on the table. And if you see in the top right-hand corner, I need 77,000 XP to get to my next level. So when you're playing with these things in mind, I feel like it's more exciting and more fun. You have a lot of different things you're paying attention to, not just the killing. You're trying to look at the map, you're trying to find where's the bounty board, where's the place where I can buy items. There's quests where you buy 30 items from the vending machine, buy bullets and stuff like that. From the in-game, you get gold as you play. So from the in-game currency, you can get bonuses for your XP by buying those items. Collecting gold out of these chests is another way that you'll get XP. So once you start to learn, you start to see that, okay, they just want me to play the game, and I'm going to already start getting XP. That's step number one. Once you get a feeling for, don't just stand around, don't just go, you're fighting over and over again and dying and being frustrated. Realize that the game tries to give you an incentive to go ahead and, kill people. And then if you're a veteran, if you play this game and you don't like objectives, you don't care about XP, you don't care about skin, then that's obviously not for you. You're just here to hang out because I'm real charismatic and fun to hang out with, right? I love you too. Thank you so much for checking out the stream with Samurai. But for everyone else who may not be into this, I know a lot of people I know don't play Fortnite. And of course, I would love it if they did. This is a kind of more video for them where I'm trying to break down and show you. Oh, see, now I have a bounty right behind me. Now, I'm conflicted because that storm is coming, and that purple storm will do damage to me. It's like poison air, right? So I'm going to start getting damage. However, there's someone in this yellow that is the person that we're hunting. So the map, over time, will get smaller and smaller. That yellow circle gets smaller and smaller. As it shows me, there's a person here that we're all hunting. I'm going to hop in this car with this other guy. This person is called Poised, P-O-1-S-E-D, and kind of a smiley face icon. They're back in there. So even though this person left, I appreciate them pulling me out the storm. The storm stops here. There's a little clock under the map for 1 minute and 55 seconds. That's the next time the storm's going to start moving. That person we're hunting is inside there. They're taking damage. I don't know what they're doing. They might not be playing, so they might just die. But I would really like to complete that bounty. Now, if they die, I'm not sure in Team Rumble. Let's look here. I got 7 to 10. So actually, I can go in here and track this quest with triangle, and it's going to put it under my map. So if they die in there, I'm going to see, did I get credit for it? I didn't do any damage or anything. So yes, since we're on a team, if they die, I don't know if it counts. And I don't currently see that circle in there anymore. So either they died and I didn't get credit. Usually it'll tell you that your bounty was completed. Or maybe they went through a rift or something. I don't see any other example of where they're at on the map now. So maybe it's glitched. Maybe they disconnected or something like that. I'm not sure. That doesn't typically happen, so I'm not really aware of what that could have been. Now, in Team Rumble, there may be a no-build mode. But I personally like building in Team Rumble because it gets kind of crazy because you got 30 people in here building. You have extra materials as soon as the game starts, so you don't have to do a lot of chopping down trees and stuff. And, yeah, I don't know. I just think it's fun. When you're doing your building, don't start off with the regular controllers. We're going to hop over to settings, and I'm going to show you that there's a controller scheme in here that you can change it, and it makes it, I think, a lot easier to build. A lot of people don't know this. My son actually showed me this. I wouldn't have known if he didn't show me, because there isn't really a part in the game that says, hey, check out this other way to build. And look at controller options here. Let me see which one it is. Build immediately I have off, because I'm on Builder Pro. Builder Pro is a controller setup that I'm talking about. But I don't see where it says here that I can switch to Builder Pro. Is it under this screen here? Where does it say that I'm on Builder Pro? Settings. I know, something I Googled, so you definitely can find it easier. I don't want to kind of hold up the stream with me just in the menu the whole time. And I am in the middle of a match. We'll check on this later, maybe. Yeah, we'll come back to that. So Builder Pro, that's the way to do it. And you'll see on my screen here that if I hit circle, you can see I get R2 for a wall, L2 for a ramp, put a ramp there, R1 to put a piece down, and then L1 to make like a little house, a dome, right? So that's the way that you would start with it. Also in Team Rumble, you start with 2 guns. You get an assault rifle and a shotgun to start off with. So you don't have to look around for things. It's very easy to focus on just getting better at the game while you're here. A little chicken. Come here, chicken. Come here. Come here. Can I pick him up? Oh, I picked him up. And now we're going to jump. Yeah. I don't need this chicken. That's going to drop me some meat that I can use. I actually did somehow lose health at some point. Okay. Yeah, so I always recommend checking out Team Rumble, seeing how this mode works. My bounty is definitely glitched, but just getting kills and stuff like that will give me more wins. And as it happens in Team Rumble, is everyone starts off kind of far, And as the storm pushes us all together, hopefully usually it's a team of like 15 or 16 on 16, then everyone's going to start fighting. You're going to start getting a lot of kills. A lot of people are not paying attention. So again, you kind of get that practice of just shooting at them when they're not looking. It's really a great place to, get a feel for the map. The map is the same as regular Battle Royale. So you start seeing like what locations to go to. What locations do you like? Where they typically have cars. Where are the gas stations? These are things that are very common that you're going to end up asking yourself when you're playing the matches. So Team Rumble is a great place to try that stuff out. After this, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of the other things I did to get 30 levels of XP, because I actually didn't play Team Rumble. I'm just mentioning this for you guys that are new to the game or interested in trying out the game. Fortnite is free to install. You don't have to, download anything extra or pay anything extra, I guess I would say, because you will download the game to play it. Even though I play on my tablet, I play on my phone, I play on the Nintendo Switch, and on the PC, I know there's an option to have a smaller download. It's only 30 gigs, but you can leave Save the World off of it, I believe, and then you can add it on later if you want to. So the download size, I think, is a little bit smaller for the PC. And what I like to do on my laptop, these are one of the tips, is when I'm going to show you guys this more in depth later. But when I run it on my laptop, I drop the settings to the lowest graphics possible, pretty low. And then I'll just use it on one of my extra laptops I have or a computer that you have going. You can run it in a window in the background while you're working, surfing the web or whatever. You can have it on in the background. And what I do is I'll put myself in my Save the World base. I'm going to show you my Save the World base and how Save the World works. But that's how I get about 3 or 4 levels a day without even playing. That's one of the methods. The other method is going to involve creative mode. We're going to get into that soon. But I'm going to show you guys just one quick match in Team Rumble since we're here. Now, as we're getting closer, you can see the skulls popping up. People are dying now. The fight's starting to break out here. And it's going to get crazy. Everybody with a white triangle on their head are on my team. Anyone who's not, they're fair game. Alright? So when they die, they drop guns, they drop weapons. Or they drop bullets, I guess you would say, actually. I would love to find one of the evolution guns. There's a new gun type with assault rifles and machine guns in this season that when you do damage, you can evolve the gun. And it's okay, it's cool, but the main reason I like it is because it gives me XP, right? So I'm always keeping these things in mind. I'm keeping my head out there. I might have a gun that's my favorite, but I also want to make sure that I'm looking for those weapons and doing those things that give me that XP, those challenges, while I'm playing. If you're interested in leveling up fast, that's really the way to go. There's other quests, weekly quests, there's other main story quests. We're going to talk about all that. Once we finish this Team Rumble match, we're going to hop into a regular mode, and I'll show you guys how that works. Alright? Now, this is a really bad idea. I should not be standing wide in the open, drinking this slurp, getting my extra shields. But in Team Rumble, I definitely play a lot more casual because, everyone is just relaxed. This is a cool new feature only in this season. You see how when I look at these chrome walls, if I press against them, you can actually go through them. This is a new storyline element about this person, and they have this chrome power, and it's spreading like a virus kind of all over the map. Now I'm not seeing anybody here. They're basically just killing them too fast. Here we go. So that's going to count as my eliminations. I don't see a bounty board where I can kick off a new bounty. So I'm going to stop tracking this quest. Let me go to my other milestones and just see if I got eliminate opponents. Let's see if this updates, right? So we got 26 out of 50. Let's look for a kill. Anyone not paying attention? Oh, they got me. My health is getting low there. But it's cool because, like I said, in Team Rumble, what happens? 5 seconds later, you drop back in, try again. And up here, you get a little look at where everyone's at, what they're doing. Is anyone not paying attention? This guy is having a little 3-on-1 action. That changed. My team went down. So then I got kind of outnumbered there. In the top left corner, you see I have a little squad of me and 4 people. They break that team of 32 down into little squads, but in Team Rumble, it's so frantic. No one ever really communicates and talks with each other. Not that I've seen. I'm sure maybe if you had a party of friends, you guys could try to do that. But usually everyone in here is just kind of having fun, going crazy. Also, I find that a lot of times you can meet other players who are on the opposite team who kind of just hang out. They won't bother you if you're doing your challenge or something like that. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that guy. So I've actually had a lot of cool moments outside of Fortnite, instead of playing just the deathmatch part of it. When you're here in this mode, just kind of hanging out with people, doing emotes, joking around, getting into funny situations. It's something I think is often missed in games. Games are always trying to be competitive. Team Rumble's a mode where this doesn't really matter. Kind of reminds me of Rumble Pip, if you ever played Halo. But more fun because in Halo, there really wasn't much else to do besides kill each other. But you can find people like, you might have this other person on the other team trying to drive you in a car or doing something else silly just for a laugh. And it's going to be a really fun time. Now, I picked up that fishing rod, even though we're in the middle of a gun battle, because if there's a body of water nearby, I could actually go off and start doing my other challenge and end up getting more XP than I'm going to get in this situation trying to kill people, especially because I'm not paying that much attention to the fight. I'm kind of more talking. So a much more casual thing would be if I can get over here and do my fishing challenge. However, that young man did not want me to do my fishing challenge, Anonymous267, if that's what his screen name is going to be. But I still have my fishing rod, and I can still head right back over to the water where I will find my fish, or I will find Anonymous267 and I will kill him if I can. I'm not the greatest Fortnite player in the world. But you don't have to be, because you can also have the most fun. I think if there's an award for person who has the most fun playing Fortnite, I might win that award. Alright, let him waste out the clip. I should have died. I should have sidestepped or something. I went straight at her. All she had to do is come out the sprint and you shoot. You can't shoot while you're sprinting, so it would have been at my advantage if I had moved, but I did not move. And I have no regrets. Okay. Now, I just want to try to fish and get any kind of fish, and you can get that from any place in the water. And I know I mentioned earlier that people in Team Rumble tend to let you do your missions, but the gentleman and the lady, Harley Quinn, we're playing with today, do not feel like doing that. So I might have to focus more on killing them, especially as I know now they're over here, and it looks like they're almost hunting me. Like they know I'm trying to do a challenge, so they're interested in hunting me. Let's take a look here. Alright, Harley Quinn ran off that way. I did see her go that way. So again, we will try to go into the storm, even though we're not supposed to, and see if we can catch a fish or two. I'm waiting for my controller to vibrate. Oh, the storm damage is pretty sick. So last time I was playing Team Rumble, the storm wasn't that deadly. They definitely upped the damage from the storm. So, excuse me. So I'm going to cut out that whole trying to get fish right now. I'm going to try to stay in the storm here. And wanted that chrome. Couldn't get the chrome. I'm getting tore apart. And that was the worst possible bounce I could have got off of that. Alright, so yeah. I'm obviously not paying attention as much as I should. And I just want to give you guys an example of Team Rumble. I mean, honestly, at this point, let's just drop out of the game. Because I'm not going to do well in here. And this is not learning anything. That's a waste of time. And you can leave the game you're playing and you will keep your quest progress. So if I kill a few people, it counts. Now, play, reboot, reward. This is the challenge I'm talking about. If you have a friend that hasn't played Fortnite a lot in the last 30 days, I think you have to play like less than 2 hours for that to count. So if you've never played, or if you did play before but you haven't played in the last month, you come back, you sign up for the program, you link yourself to your friend, you start doing the play, reboot, reward missions together, and then you guys are both going to unlock this pickaxe, this cool glider, and that weapon wrap, and a little sticker there of a little bomber guy, which my face is floating on top of. There's a new mechanic now where across the map you can find these keys and open up these vaults. Last season, they always had it so you and a friend had to always be there to open the vault. I think even in solo mode, you somehow had to have someone else help you open the vault. But now they made it so you can find a key, and you can find some vaults that need 2 keys. It's harder to find 2 keys, but if you do, you can open those vaults and get really, really powerful loot. They got some tournaments and stuff. If you wanted to be a competitive player, if you got into this, you didn't really know about it, but you decided you want to be competitive, they have tournaments for monies. They have tournaments that let you get free copies of skins and stuff that you normally would pay for. You can sometimes win them in tournaments, but you had to place in a high percentile, which I've never been able to place. There's some competitive updates here. Those are some of the bulletins going on this week. Now, how do you get 30 levels in one day? So, the main thing is, when you come into your missions here, I did my Paradise missions, I did my dailies for that day, I did all my weekly missions. So we had about 7 weekly missions we got done. Every time we did weekly missions and we hit one of the milestones, we got another 50,000 XP. I did a lot of my milestones. Some of my favorite milestones I did, I'll show you. So you can see here I'm on stage 2 of these. These are kind of naturally from the game. Where's one of my favorite ones? So 4 of 20, purchase items from characters or vending machines. This one I recommend getting shotgun bullets, or any bullet really, but shotguns are the best, They're really cheap, and every time you open up a chest, you get gold. So as you go around, you have all this in-game gold that you can spend. A lot of times your season will end and you don't spend it if you're not constantly thinking about going to one of these machines. So you can just, every game, get some gold, go to a vending machine. I need like 80 items. I need about 20 more items. I get another 6K. But I already done that 3 times. I did that the first day. You can see here all the other challenges I'm on stage 2 of. But hunting for milestones, doing all my weeklies, doing all my dailies, doing all the paradise missions. And then also, I was doing, I'm going to show you also in Save the World, some different ways to get XP and creative. So we'll hop over, we'll just go look at all of that right now. So we were just in Team Rumble. I'm going to hit square in the main menu, and I'm going to go into a mode called Save the World. Now, Save the World is not something that you get for free. So that's something that, you know, if you wanted to get that, I recommend picking up, there's a bundle right now. It's called the Fortnite Crossmark Operative Bundle. For $16, what you do is you get the whole game mode to Save the World. It's an entire video game. It's arguably bigger than actually Fortnite. So there's tons of content. You could play Save the World, I would say, every day for a year, and you would still have some things you need to do next year. They have that much content at this point. Over 5 years the game's been out. So I think it's a huge, huge value, especially for $16. It's PvE. That's you versus the environment, player versus environment, or you fighting the computer, basically. And I think that's another place where you get your skills better at shooting. You learn the games, you learn the mechanics while fighting the computer characters, unlocking rewards. Also, for that $16, you unlock a bunch of skins that you can use, but only in Save the World. You can't use your Save the World skins you unlock inside Battle Royale. However, some people only play Save the World. So if you play Save the World, you could be in a situation for $16 where you unlock hundreds of skins and characters. And in Save the World, they actually have powers and special abilities. So some people only play Save the World or mainly play Save the World. You can get a lot of XP for your Battle Pass there. If you bought this pack right now, besides Save the World, you also get 1,500 V-Bucks. So what is that, cash-wise? So 1,500 V-Bucks looks about to be almost around $15. So arguably, Save the World is almost free. If you ever plan to buy any V-Bucks, and you go through this way, you're going to get some V-Bucks, and you're going to get a skin. The cheapest skins are about 800 V-Bucks. So you're kind of getting about a $20 value for the, unlocking Save the World, basically buying the game. However you want to look at it, these are really, really great values. You only could buy it once. I would probably buy it more often because you get the character and you get all those V-Bucks. So for $16, you're getting that at a good deal, in my opinion. There's other different packs that don't come with Save the World. You got to look for that little Fortnite picture, a little purple poster. That's how you know that's the Save the World. Also at the top it says Include Save the World Access and a little pinkish banner. If you click on it, you'll see the description there. Access to Save the World PvE campaign. It's a whole story. There's voice acting. There's tons of characters. We're going to take a look at that. I really can't recommend Save the World enough. When I first got into Fortnite, I didn't know about Save the World. And I didn't like Fortnite because of that. I thought it was, in the earlier seasons, there wasn't as much stuff. But then when I finally got into Save the World, I actually bought the game, I had a lot of fun. And Save the World has been one of those things where it's like it's the gift that kind of keeps on giving. Now, I want to clear up some misconceptions. If your person has ever heard that in Save the World you can earn V-Bucks, that is true. But only for founders, only people who bought that mode when it was $60, when the game first came out, or when it was $50. There were people who paid for Save the World. They paid $50, $60 for it. They basically were supporting Epic and supporting Fortnite. Because of that, they get these daily missions or weekly missions where they can unlock a few V-Bucks, and over time they can have like hundreds of thousands of V-Bucks. A lot of times they don't even spend it, especially if they only play Save the World. They don't really care about the cosmetic skins so much in Battle Royale. So you'll hear people talking about that, but if you go now and buy it for that $16 price, you're not going to get access to the mode which lets you constantly make your own V-Bucks. And that's because just the founding members, the people who supported Fortnite back to, I think, the first year, they're the people who get access to that. After that, you get the mode pretty much for free. Like I said, you get a skin, you get V-Bucks, a lot of ways to look at it. Now, in this mode, they have different dungeons and storylines, and it's a whole other kind of game, right? Different weapons are out. I'm going to give you an idea. When you come in here, you look at these quests. There's a main quest that you can do. There's other alternative quests. You knocking, baby? Then my daughter might be knocking. No. There's other alternative quests that you can do. You can see if you look at the quest description here, collect bones and level 46 zones. Those are different maps, so level 46 and above. That's where I'm kind of at in the game. There's this new mission going on right now called Wolfie Business, and if you play through them, you'll see that eventually you unlock this character, this werewolf soldier type of character, to use and save the world. And I'm going to show you my characters, my commanders, or commandos is what they call them, or your heroes, I guess they call them that. I have this guy, the Ice King. I didn't pay for him. I earned him in a challenge inside Save the World. It's kind of hard to get, but I had some friends I met online. They helped me get him. If I hit triangle, go to change my hero, you can see I have some loadouts here. To explain all this stuff on the screen, briefly, you have your hero. I can talk with details yet. So this guy is someone that you can get from Fortnite if you played, I think, one of the earlier seasons. You can't buy him anymore. He's only available if you like that skin and you want to play with that skin. He's only available if you played Fortnite during that season. He was the last skin you unlocked. However, he's a character in Save the World. So in Save the World, I was able to unlock him and play as him. I can't take his skin into Battle Royale, but I can play with him and Save the World. And if you come in and Save the World, you can unlock him too. And you can play with him here. There's a bunch of matches and things you can do. You can customize him. You can add things that you own from Battle Royale to your characters in Save the World. So for example, this current season, I just unlocked this backpack. In the new season, I'm going to apply that to my Save the World character. So it's a very cool way that you can play with hundreds of skins without paying any money. And they're not just skins. He has special abilities and powers. I'm going to show you here. His ability is Zip and Zap. He's a soldier character, I believe. If I click on that, you see his details. You see he has basically he takes out 2 pistols and shoots them. He has this other ability where he gets to throw a hand grenade. I believe the last thing might be a ground pound. Kind of like he hits the floor and makes all his damage to enemies. There's a lot of information to read here. You don't want to come in here and pick one character. Go slow. Don't come in here trying to get through all the levels. It's going to take a long time to level up your character, but you don't need to level up your character. Like, you get this daily research. I don't do anything. It's just as you upgrade your stuff, you get these free points. You can spend it in research. It makes your character stronger. And then you just go in here and you play different games. These are all the different areas you can go to. Like Stonewood is people who are level what's this? I get over Stonewood. Level 1 to 19. I click on that. And here you can play with others. You can jump right into one of their games. You do get a boost in XP or Save the World XP. In your character XP for that. Also, you can just do other missions. Like here, let me see what some of the missions we have here. Fight the Storm is the name of this mission, which pretty much is your standard Save the World game. You go someplace, you build up a small little base to defend against the zombies, and you try to go ahead and kill them all. Let me go to maybe play with others. I'm going to pick something simple where I can show you a quick game of Save the World and what you can expect. Show you how it's different. First, let me get a good commander. I'm going to show you guys somebody that can move around the map. So I'm going to pick one of my ninjas because the ninjas have like a double jump or a triple jump. Monkey is my favorite, I think. Monks. Monks is an awesome hero. I love playing with Monks. And Monks makes it very easy to move around the map. I'm going to do a simple Fight the Storm. I'm a lot higher level, so I shouldn't die during this mission. Hopefully some other people come into the match. That'd be cool if I could help some lower level players. That's the one thing about Save the World too. The people who play that typically have a lot of people that they play with and that they like to help. And I think that's really cool. So let me see if I can get anyone in the game. I think my game isn't private. Let me check my settings and make sure. My party privacy is private, so I need to come out of there. Let me come out of here. You know what? I don't want to have a bunch of kids and stuff on the stream yelling or something like that. I don't know if that's going to happen, but before we do that, let's just hop in and do a regular mission. I'll show you this. My level is high enough that I can go ahead and knock this out. So we're going to go in here. For your rewards you get gold to buy characters in their item shop. It's in-game gold, not something you got to pay out of pocket for. You can pay V-Bucks for certain things inside Save the World. I don't think I would ever recommend it. I don't know why you would need to. But there might be, you definitely don't need to. I mean, there might be something you really want, maybe, and you want to spend V-Bucks on it. I don't think anyone does that. But, if you got the money, you can do whatever you want, right? I almost forgot about my delicious Monster energy drink right here. See how long we've been here. Waiting for this to load up. Now, what we're going to do here is the Atlas is basically like your base. It's the thing the zombies want to destroy. We have to find where the game wants us to put us. They're going to put us onto a smaller map. It's randomly generated every time. There's some typical layouts you might start to realize if you play a whole lot. But this map here, you can't see it.
Stay cool, don't die, kill clouds.
So Ray is a part of the voice acting. She's like this robot that's helping you. In this situation, you're trying to restore the world. The story of Fortnite is shown here. At least the Save the World story. It's a little different than the Battle Royale story. We see even here, there are dailies and stuff like that, things that unlock different rewards for you. Me is going to different locations on this map. This is called a suburban map because the template that you're on is a suburban map. This little mission here, these guys come out. And if I kill them, I get this blue glow. Blue glow, you need this to power your machine when you're defending your base. There's a basic zombie here. Hold on. So that's going to give me items for crafting. You craft your guns in this mode. You obviously build bases and stuff like that. I used to have like 4,000 wood, almost 4,000 metal. As you level up your character, you can carry more and more of that stuff. And on my mini-map, there's little exclamation marks to show you different quests that you might have going on. So,
what if I don't want to?
I'm afraid it's not up for discussion. You signed a contract.
Look at me in the eyes. Do I look like a man who honors contracts?
It was signed in blood? On your insistence?
That honestly should have been a
treasure stats found. That's a quest that I'm doing. You also can search things, like you a whole square, only in this mode, not in regular Battle Royale. And a lot of stuff around the house will give you building materials to make items. So you can search it, get your stuff, then break it. There's still some more materials you get from the actual structure. But there's a lot of things.
There it is. Did you get it? Great. We're done here.
So if I go into like my build menu here,
just to be sure.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm watching that zombie outside. So if I come here, you can see these are guns I already have in my backpack. But to the left are these different crafting schematics. And to the left of those are the materials you need to build it. So I need like 11 of those, stones, one of those robot parts, 30 of those other robot parts, and 15 of that explosive stuff. And I can make the Ralphie's Revenge rifle weapon. You get all that stuff from just playing the game. So as you naturally break things and you come across stuff, that stuff carries over with you to every place on the map that you go. So if you don't like in Battle Royale that you're just playing one match and you don't have that progression, you don't have like that ongoing story or your character getting stronger, all of that is for you in Save the World, and you can still play Battle Royale when you feel like it or when your friends are there. So I think it's a great way to get into the game. It is technically the actual game of Fortnite, but just Fortnite's popularity has shifted the game's focus towards Battle Royale, but they have still done updates to Save the World. Some people will say, not enough. I imagine if you played this game from the beginning, Save the World, that there isn't a lot of stuff they add for people who played for 5 years. But I don't think that that's something that, they really account for. I think... Oh, it's going good, Nick. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I'm actually on level, I think, 47. And I was just breaking down this, explaining to everybody how I got that XP in the first day. If you played Fortnite, you probably know a lot of the stuff, like doing your dailies, doing your quests. The new Paradise quest line had a whole lot of stuff. There was even, a quest line called, Kickstart that helped get that XP. But then I also did Save the World. I think I got about 450,000 XP from about an hour and a half or 2 hours in Save the World with my base. And I was just doing a little intro right now showing everybody, how Save the World works if they've never played it. I was going to do a quick Ride the Lightning mission. But I also was going to show them next, my layout I have for my endurance base. With my endurance base, I can play AFK. So when I'm doing something else, if I'm cooking or cleaning, I'm around the house, I'll turn on my laptop, put the graphics on low, window it, put it in the background, so I'm not wasting my energy on my PlayStation or something like that where I already have that open. I don't want to leave my PlayStation sitting for 3 or 4 hours or whatever. For about, I think it's about 2.5 hours. But you get 2 waves of my endurance, basically.
Creative matches along with milestones and 0 week missions help me.
Yeah, what level are you, Nick? Let me know what level you got to. Where are you at right now? I think we're about 3 days into it. How far did you get so far in the progress? Let me see where I'm at. I'm looking for the place where I put down the atlas so we can get moving here. So yeah, like I was talking about, guys, like, you come in here, you can break down the houses and get all this stuff, and then eventually on this map, you'll see how it's not explored yet, so I can't see where the atlas is. But that's why I picked my ninja character, because I can jump around pretty fast, and eventually I will find where the atlas is. The map isn't really that big once you get used to it. You also have this like skateboard you unlock. I almost never use it anymore, because I'm always jumping with my ninja. This is another way.
I'm 32 or 33, but I play about 2 hours per day.
See, that's cool. I mean, that's really good, and you already know because you know how to play the game. You're doing your quest. You're doing Save the World. That's cool. You have Save the World. I didn't know you had that. A lot of people I know don't have Save the World. I'm trying to convince them to get it, which is why I definitely wanted to show them. Some of my friends, hopefully, I think today said they might buy it. But I love Save the World. I like it better playing with friends. So definitely, if I'm ever online or you're online, we can try to sync up. I'm Samurai, SAMI_RYE on PlayStation, and I think my epic gamer tag.
Last season at 400.
Oh my god, that's insane! I thought it capped at 250. 400. I don't think I've ever heard of such a thing. Is that new? Was it ever capped at 250? That is insane. 400 levels. Man, do you know what your lifetime in Fortnite is? Like your Fortnite career level? I think mine's might be like 600 or 700 lifetime, like out of all the seasons. I gotta check now. 400 levels, that's crazy. Is that the cap?
After 200, the XP gets crazy.
Oh, you need a lot of XP to go up more levels after 200? And there's no more skins or bonuses after 200, right? I think I typically kind of stop playing around that time. Oh, a raptor. That is crazy. I don't know if I've seen 200. I think I've gotten to 200 or 250 because I got the gold Iron Man skin during the Marvel season. So I got to the end of that one, and I think the Cube Queen season, I got to the end of that one, but I don't think I got levels much further beyond what they asked from me. Usually around that time, I'll start relaxing. You can play other games.
150, it's like 15,000 XP per level.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, that's almost double, I think, what they're asking me to do right now. I think right now I'm at like 75,000. I saw that earlier on my other screen. But yeah, I mean, that goes to show you, knowing those tricks like Nick does, doing the missions, doing the Save the World stuff. I love Save the World too. Like, it's also just a fun mode to play. They even have this thing called Adventures.
50,000.
No, I figured you meant that, because I know mine's right now is like 75,000, so I figured like you just didn't type the other zero. But yeah, double that would be about 150,000, so that's going to be a grind. That means like one endurance wave now gets me about 2 levels. So that means I have to do a whole endurance wave to get probably like 1 level at that point. So yeah, besides just playing the game all the time, you're playing 2 hours a day and being consistent, that would be hard. I don't know why I haven't found this. This atlas is going to be like in a corner somewhere that I'm just like avoiding. Usually I'll go around the whole map and jump. Let me just do what I normally do. I'm distracting myself. Thinking about all those levels Nick got. That's crazy. 400 levels. I'm like, man, I don't know if I've seen one.
Map that gave 3 levels per run, but it's broken now.
Yeah, I did find a cool created AFK map that I think I've seen about 250,000 XP in maybe an hour and a half. After I'm done my Save the World and I hit my Save the World limit, I'll go to creative and put that on sometimes. That's another thing I did. And yeah, so I mean, it seemed like to the game that I might have played like 10 or 12 hours that first day. But really, I didn't. I did my Save the Worlds, did all my quests, and then I capped it out with just that last creative. There goes the Atlas. So this is what we're looking for. We're going to put this thing down and finally be able to finish this mission. We'll start the mission technically. This is be pretty basic, pretty standard stuff. I don't even really need to build up at this point, but I'll
Open mission control.
normally show you guys what you would do if you never did this before. You're gonna kind of build a base to protect the Atlas. There's people might say there's right and wrong ways to do it, but I mean you kind of can do it however, especially on this level. This should be pretty simple. But I see people like always build with metal and stuff. I don't do all that. And my guns are way too strong for this level too. Right now the zombies can't attack it. It's just like me starting off. I'll just put some basic build down. They're not going to get to it anyway. But yeah, the idea is you build a base in general, and then you come in here and put some blue glow inside to start it up. This is a level 3 mission, so I need 1 blue glow. That's super easy. Not a big deal. Now, a cool thing I'll show you guys I don't really need to do, but you can build traps. So if I hold down square there, I can put down, like, let's say, like a ceiling trap. And this, these are all too strong. Maybe this one, I can use this one. It's like trash. Wait. Ceiling. How did I do that? I'm having a brain. Square. Put it down square. How does zombie get in there? Oh, he's stuck in here. So that trap will help. If I funnel the zombies to that trap, they'll start taking damage right there. So let's say I want to, build off this wall, so they kind of have to come this way. I have this. I actually put it in a horrible place because you can't build on these steps, like this like rocky step thing. But on my map, I can see where the zombies are coming from. So let's say they're coming here, right? These 2 places seem to be the place they want to come. So I'll go ahead and put up some ceilings there. Hold square. Put some simple traps. Now, when you're playing harder missions and you're shooting, maybe your guns aren't strong enough, the traps do matter. When you just start off, it really helps if you have traps. But right now, you see I can go in there and just kind of clear it out. You also can repair the walls if you have materials for it, and you can upgrade them. So I'll show you guys how that looks. These guys are cheating. I don't want you guys going here. I can put this down. I actually think that little tornado is spawning zombies, so that might be a problem. You can't get rid of that. Oh, that's not a pickaxe. I'm like, why am I doing so little damage to the tree? Because that was not my pickaxe. Okay, but here, keep the wall repaired. Get these guys off it. And you can see the wall is slowing them down. Eventually I'll be able to upgrade it. Yeah, see, like I can hold there and upgrade it. So the wood's going to change to a stronger wood, basically giving it more durability.
Crew sub if you do 1 month. If yes, then that's the cheapest way to buy it.
One second. Hey, I'm on the stream. Hi. I'm streaming. I'm streaming right now. Yes. You okay? Milk and bread and toilet paper would be nice, but we don't really need it. Let's share that with the world. Yeah, I mean, if they wanted to know, you guys can like and subscribe and donate so I get some toilet paper in this house. We're fine, we're doing good. We're not doing good. Yeah, no, it's good. No, I'm joking. So yeah, if you want to get anything like that, or like snacks or something, I don't know. Nothing real serious. Alright? Bye-bye. That's wifey. Wifey calling me. The grocery list during the stream, that was different. But I'm a professional. I can handle it. No, I did not know. See, I do the crew pass. I have the crew pass. I have saved the world. Actually, I had to save the world before the crew pass. So I bought that through one of those bundles. But I am in Fortnite crew. I get the season all the time. So you're saying that, you see, you keep save the world with crew sub. If you do 1 a month, yeah. Oh, so if you buy it with the crew sub, you get save the world. I didn't know that. So I was telling one of my friends he should buy one of the packs, so maybe he should buy the crew sub. I don't know, because I actually got Save the World through one of those packs. I got Samurai Scrapper. That was my first ever purchase for Fortnite. Because... Yeah, I got it when Samurai Scrapper pack was out around the Marvel season. And that's how I got into Fortnite. I actually got into Fortnite with Save the World first. I did not like Battle Royale. Or I thought I didn't like Battle Royale. Like, I didn't understand how to have fun in Battle Royale, which is part why I wanted to do videos like this and stuff, showing people, a lot of like older gamers, I'm in my 30s, a lot of older people think Fortnite's like just for kids. And I'm like, nah, man, you guys don't know, and I didn't know. My son would tell me. I was like, nah, it doesn't look like something I have fun with. And now it's probably my favorite game.
Packs are better.
Okay, so the 12 buck packs, you get like the skin, and some V-Bucks and stuff. Yeah, so I think those are all cool. That's like, you talking about the crew pack there? Is that how much crew costs? I've had it on for a while, so I don't even remember what it costs. I think it's $12. But yeah, I think that's the way to go about it. If you guys want to try out Save the World, really, it's like, I mean, you spend money on all kinds of stuff. I don't see how Save the World is such a value. There's so much content in this game mode. I mean, and they're always adding stuff to it. You could like play and not really like it, and then come back later and it might have even more content, more things to make the game easier.
99 over here.
Oh, so you might not be in the States. So I'm in New Jersey. I think crew is $12 for us. I would have to double check that. And I know that the current pack right now, the CrossFit pack or the Cross Bearer pack, is $16 US. But if you're overseas or you're somewhere else, then yeah, the price difference might be different. Obviously, you're in the UK, so yeah, so the price might be a little different there. I don't know. But for us, yeah, I think crew is maybe $10 or $12, and I think I know the pack in the item shop right now is 16. Because I was looking at that earlier in the stream. I sometimes I actually bought multiple packs. Like when that robot Kevin came out, I think the yellow robot, I liked him, so I bought the Save the World pack again. They don't give you Save the World again. I wish I could have gifted it to somebody, but I really like the robot character. So I wanted him, so I bought that. I technically bought Save the World twice, I guess. But yeah, that's something I did. So I got about 1:50 before this Atlas is over. This is a very simple mission. As you can see, my base is getting a little bit bigger. But I'm kind of just throwing some stuff down. I'm not using a lot of traps. And these traps are pretty much the traps you would be using around level 11 when you first start off. And at this point, you'll be doing some of your earlier missions, and you'll find people coming here to farm materials. So it's very realistic to find like an older guy in here. Oh yeah, I love Robo Kevin. He's great. He's one of my favorite skins for Save the World. I like how you have like construction characters and different kind of people with different themes. So like right now, I love Monks because Monks is my favorite ninja. I didn't even show off her special. I think her special is the L1R1. You see this? Yeah. She drops these bananas that makes everyone slip. And I can't remember how I got Monks, but I think it's one of the funniest specials. Because I think the ninjas normally drop like ninja stars or something like that. But she drops these bananas, and it's really good for defending certain areas. Oh, they actually got in. So see, they got into my Atlas, but they died right there. Put my wall back up. But we got 45 seconds left. We should be perfectly fine. This is very simple, very low, easy level. But yeah, this is, a lot of different kinds of modes too. This is just one version of Save the World. There's one where you can rescue survivors. There's one where you build certain kinds of bases. There's ones where you just, 15 minutes, you go around the map and you just get resources. That's called resupply. There's a lot of different modes and objectives of playing this mode. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff basically. So I'm always a big fan of Save the World. And hopefully you guys give it a try if you never have. Next I'm going to show you guys the AFK creative mission I do. I'm going to share that map code. That's something you can put on. Yeah, it's Save the World on day one. So do you get V-Bucks? This is what I was talking about earlier. I don't know if you were in here or not. But the OGs that have Save the World, do you get V-Bucks still just from playing? Because I know my Save the World, you can't get before the Battle Royal. So like right now if you play, your dailies don't give you V-Bucks anymore that you can use in the Battle Royal item shop. Here's my soda. Whew. That was good. So I unlock some chests and stuff like that. This is, you get different materials that you can use for this mode. That's not really... Oh, that is so cool. Yes, I have a friend who said they get V-Bucks from their Save the World, but I don't get V-Bucks from my Save the World. Oh, okay. So if you log in every 7 days, you get V-Bucks, yeah. So he was racking it up. I don't get any V-Bucks in this mode. See, I maxed out my Save the World XP for today, but I got some gold. This is some basic stuff here. Very low level mission I just did there. But my endurance wave, I think, gave me enough gold to unlock something from the llama shop. Let me check this out.
How safe are these x-rays?
So I can open up a llama here. That's fun. Let's open up a llama.
You need to log in every day.
Yeah, so I don't even know if I ever tried. Maybe I gotta try to see if I can log in for 7 days straight. I don't know if I ever logged in and Save the World 7 days in a row. It's been a while since I even tried that. Do I have enough? Yes, I do. So normally, I go for my armor slots first. You have 3 war llamas? Let me see. Oh, I do, you're right. I didn't even see them. I got a bunch of stuff here. I had to go through this all. That's one thing about Save the World. Inventory management. Me having to go through and see what I need. A lot of times I buy my armor tokens first, but I realize I don't have Plague Doctor. I do have Ragnarok already. I own one of him. And I wanted to get him. I just collect them at this point. But I have enough gold to get him. So I'm going to get Plague Doctor right now. So if you guys don't know, now I can play with that character in Save the World. And I can even put one of my Battle Royale skins on top of him. So if there's a character that has an ability, press options. What are you saying here? You're saying go into options? Oh, so I can like unlock the llamas?
Then see if you have daily rewards tab.
Oh, okay. Let's go there. I know what you mean. Where is that at? My quest log, I think? So I get daily quests. I know I have these here. If I go to options, I don't think I have... Oh, daily rewards tab. I do see that here. So I've logged in for that many days overall, but I don't think I've logged in 7 days in a row. No options here? Yeah, I don't think if that's what you're saying, if you're saying on this screen I'm supposed to have like a 7-day one, I don't see that one. I think I've seen that on YouTube, someone else having it, but I don't have that one. That's my share button.
Okay, sorry.
Oh no, no big deal. I mean, that's good to let people know that. I mean, if anyone has the mode from back then they would get it that way.
You have
But
the same as me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have that 7-day thing though. Let me see what I have here. Oh, so see, this is the Crossmark operative pack. That's 16 US right now. That's the one I was talking about that you guys can get. And I might want to get this sword. I don't know if I really would need it.
Ended long ago.
Oh, so you don't get them anymore either. I see. Alright. It's been a while since I talked to anybody about it. But I'm going to hop out of Save the World. I'm going to show you guys the creative map I use for AFK.
You have the 7 days thing, I think.
AFK XP is Ultimate Desert 1v1 build. About 57 minutes into the stream, so I can't see a live timer for that. If I have access to a laptop or a computer or something like that, that's when I'll usually do that. And that's another way to get a lot of XP. And you know,
Internet has gone choppy.
oh, is it messing up a little bit here? Back, in and out. It's not looking good. But we'll see. We'll see if this stays up. I don't know why it's doing that. Hopefully everything stays up. I can show you this, you know, an example of how you do this. Yeah, I'll make another video if this one drops out. I hope my internet isn't having some kind of issue. I don't know why I would be doing that. Maybe because we're reaching around an hour to stream.
I do one called 250 level death run.
Okay, maps, what she loves to do. She's younger and she likes Battle Royale, but she really fell in love with that high school game in creative. And she got all her XP just from being in the mode, not hunting XP. Just over time, she got a lot of levels. Real casually, just enjoying the mode. Sometimes she might walk away from the TV and come back to it, and she's always getting XP in that mode. Against a creative map, that's the mode, but the map itself is called High School. So when this thing starts here, see the map code up on the screen, 610-19537-4403. We're going to wait. Once the shield comes down, you go up to the right. There's a bouncer room and an AFK XP button, right? You want to interact with this. Alright. So now you see, I'm starting to get very small as an amount of XP every second. What are these? Oh, that's cool. While we do that, let me go check out my outfits. Here you guys some of the new skins I got. This is a Destiny skin. Change that back bling. Got Destiny back bling there. Didn't affect my XP. You want to switch over here to your build. You cannot build right now. You gotta come down here. That makes sense. Otherwise, you cannot build. So you're gonna come here. You're gonna put down a ramp like that, just one. Just one to the right. All right. So right now it's broadcasting only mic audio. My connection is not. It's not doing good for some reason. We're gonna wrap it up pretty soon here. Looks like the whole video is down now. Well, that sucks because I can't show you guys what I'm doing. But yeah, I don't know why we're having these technical issues, guys.
I've seen a video about this map.
Oh yeah, this is a popular one, I guess. This is a new one I started doing. I like this one a lot. And I go into the bouncer room, and I let my character just sit there. So once you're in the bouncer room going back and forth, it doesn't kick you out for being AFK. I've left my character here for about an hour, hour and a half. But yeah, it looks like the video is down. I'm glad it hasn't completely collapsed, but it doesn't like it's getting any better. I don't know why my video is going down like that. But yeah, we'll wrap it up there. Yeah, I clicked on the two different things, and I'm in the bouncer room now. That's why I like to leave my character. Already, just sitting here talking, I've gotten 20,000 XP. So if I left the mode here, I wonder if I got any levels yet. Oh, I think I need like... I can actually see if I go to the menu how much XP I need. I need 34,000 more. So it'll be a little while if I left my character here. Oh, you think the Battle Royale servers are messing up? Is it the game itself? Let me leave this mode here. Hop out. But yeah, that's going to pretty much do it for the stream, these guys. I don't know if it's the game, Fortnite messing up with my internet, but it's starting to act up. And I wanted to drop out. Again, tomorrow, if you guys check out that podcast, Samurai, you can get it on Spotify, Anchor, or over at samurai.com, SAMIRYE. Check out the podcast. I'm talking about Grand Theft Auto. I'm talking about Grand Theft Auto and Fortnite. And then also, other things are going on. What's up, Nick? Yeah, I can hang out for a little bit. What's up? Yeah, as you're talking about that, I'm just going to mention everybody. Check out the podcast. If you don't have it right now, hit the like, hit the bell for this, for notifications. Type in chat your PSN. Oh yeah, hold on. Make sure I got it right. I believe I'm Samurai with an underscore. It should be like this. Oh, hold on. I think that's my PSN. I wonder what my Epic ID is. Because that's the one I always forget. Let me see here. Okay, here we go. And then my Epic ID is Shadowline137. So you can't find me with on the PSN. Shadowline137 is my Epic ID. Yeah.
137.
Yeah, I sometimes play on the Switch. Awesome, man. Definitely, that's going to be cool. I'll definitely accept you. So I got this on here. I just realized my video is still out, so I'm like talking about like what's on my screen and no one can see it. But let's see, I haven't friend request yet. Alright, well, I'm going to accept your request, Nick. Again, thank you so much for hanging out, man. You're awesome. I'll be back next Wednesday, and I might do extra streams throughout the week. You guys just, again, get the notifications if you want to catch those. But if not, every Wednesday at 6 p.m., I'll be on. Thank you so much, Nick. You're awesome. It was really fun hanging out with you. I'm going to accept your request. And I'm Samurai. You guys, whoever watching this eventually in the future or whatever, I'm the gold dude from Fortnite. You mean Diamond Hands? I was talking about this earlier in the stream. I said I like how he looks. I feel like I look like him. Is that what you mean? Oh, you reckon you can't see my screen? Oh yeah, that's my profile picture on there. I love Midas. Midas. I think that's when I really knew I loved Fortnite. Like when I met the Midas character, I understood who he was. I have Midas Rex. I bought that skin.
Guy with scar.
Yeah, I bought the Midas Rex skin. I think it was like $30. It's the most I ever spent on like an in-game thing. I had to go like to Target and buy like a gift card or something. It was a big whole thing. All right, man. Well, yeah, you have a good night. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for hanging out. Peace.
Think is me.
All right, I'll accept you. Have a good night, man.